Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about SEC investigating Binance and their BNB coin. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is strictly my opinion on the markets. So, for me, yesterday the news broke out and the market started crashing. If we take a look at the BNB price over here, as you can see, we did have a pullback yesterday and we dropped below $280 here. 273.6 was our bottom. Bitcoin did drop as well. We were above the 20 MA here. And obviously this, news like this is going to pull the markets to the downside. And we all know what happened with the Ripple lawsuit, and it's still going on, and that is holding back the crypto markets, in my opinion, because a lot of money is sitting on the sidelines waiting for that lawsuit to be over with, and then they're going to jump in on the hype. Then they are going to buy their XRP tokens, their XLM, and they're going to ride the wave up. And I personally do think that with the Ripple lawsuit case finishing, we could see the start. That could be the spark that will ignite the next bull run. And not saying that that's going to happen, but that's potentially what I'm expecting. Depends on the timing. Now, taking a look here, so the SEC is reportedly suspicious that the world's biggest crypto exchange sold unlicensed securities in its ICO, and the news agency tallied up some old cases. Now, we all know that XRP is deemed a security by the SEC, and Ripple is basically trying to prove to them that it is not a security, that it is being traded like a cryptocurrency, like all cryptocurrencies are. And in fact, some of the SEC members were buying XRP as well, and that just came out recently. Well, not recently, but in the last couple of months, in the last 6 months, a lot of data has been coming out regarding that lawsuit. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating whether Binance Holdings broke securities rules when it launched the BNB token in its initial coin offering, ICO, 5 years ago. Binance is the world's largest crypto exchange, and BNB is the 5th largest cryptocurrency. So if we go to CoinMarketCap real quick, you can see that we're sitting at a 46 billion market cap. BNB is at $282. And this is a pretty strong blow to the crypto markets. And I do think if this thing escalates and the SEC files a lawsuit against Binance, this could drive the prices even lower. And this is when Bitcoin could drop back to $20,000. And at that point, we're going to be deep into the bear market. Now let's go to Twitter, and CZ obviously says that everything is good. It's all just a bunch of myths and whatnot. And I personally don't like Binance. Not that it's a bad exchange. It's just that it has a lot of ties with Tether, and that's a whole different topic. Tether has their own skeletons in their closets. They still can't really prove that all of the USDT coins are backed by US dollars. And here, going to the link that he left here on his Twitter post, and he does have another link here to Reddit. And yeah, so he did reply to this, obviously, in multiple different tweets. But going over to one of the links here, so Binance has hired senior investigators from the IRS Cyber Crimes Unit over the past 3 years to improve its crime prevention. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume, has disputed claims that it has acted as a vehicle to the laundering of at least $2.3 billion in illicit funds. So, Reuters report claimed that Binance has become a hub for hackers, fraudsters, and drug traffickers with strong links to Russia-based dark web market Hydra. Well, Russia involved in something illegal, that's nothing new. And moving down to the last point here, data from chain analysis reveals that 0.15% of all cryptocurrency transactions in 2021 were associated with illicit activity, while the UN estimates that between 2 and 5% of fiat currency is linked to some form of criminal activity. Now, for those of you who don't know, there are more frauds happening using the fiat currencies, I think 500 more times than cryptos. Now, don't hold me on that. I do think it's around about 500 more times. So, this is something that we should be afraid of short to mid-term. Obviously, if we do get the dump because of this and the markets bleed into obscurity and Bitcoin drops back to $20,000, that is a great buying opportunity. But please be aware that you will not be able to, get your funds back. All the money that you have right now on your accounts, all the coins that you bought, they will go down in value, and you're gonna have to sit with that, or you're gonna have to swing trade. You can stake, obviously, you can lend, you can do whatever you want, but selling at a loss is gonna be pretty stupid. So think about what you want to do with your fiat in the next couple of months. I'm dollar cost averaging right now. If we do drop because of this Binance potential lawsuit that we're gonna get, then I do think I'm gonna be buying so much Bitcoin and so much Ethereum. But if that does happen, let's say it did happen, I do not think that it is going to last as long as Ripple's lawsuit case. But obviously, SEC is trying to extend the lawsuit case as long as possible. It's trying to drag, and it's trying to get any sort of advantage they can. And I haven't been up to date with the latest news from the lawsuit, but from what I know, Ripple is dominating, and hopefully we do get the inevitable victory for Ripple, and that will be a victory for the entire crypto markets. Now, the only thing here, the only hurdle in our way is going to be Binance effing up and dragging us into the deep depths of the bear market, and I really don't want that, because that will just cause everything to slow down, and that is going to take a long time for everything to recover. And like I said, that's a good thing from one perspective. You can buy in at these cheap prices, but all the links are going to be down below in the description. You can read all about them. They have been investigated previously, I think in 2017, in 2018, and since then they have resisted that, and they have created the Binance US, because the whole thing here is that the US citizens have participated in the ICOs, which they can't, and that is really the only thing that the SEC can use here. So if at least one US resident claimed to have taken part in the ICO, which could be crucial fact for an SEC case, if the agency chose to pursue one. The SEC has claimed most cryptocurrencies are securities and brought cases against a number of ICO projects. So yeah, this is the news, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think this will escalate, or do you think this will blow over relatively soon? I do think that this could potentially escalate, and this could lead us to a dark path, and a lot of people are going to start hating crypto, and because of the pullback that we're gonna get because of this FUD. But let's see, CZ. Let's see what you do. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully nothing too serious comes out of this. Obviously, Binance isn't a good company. They're involved with Tether. Tether is not a good company as well. And yeah, so this is what I think. I think we potentially could escalate from here, and things can go down during the summer. So be ready to buy all the dips. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.